Okay, we are actually live on Facebook. I'm Steve Freeman with eXp Realty here in the Peachtree City, South Metro Atlanta area. And we have Felita Carter on with me today. Couldn't be more excited. Um, so
Hello,
Felita,
everyone.
let's start off by just telling everybody a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a new realtor with eXp. I've been with eXp since about February. It's my second time around in real estate. The first time I started real estate was in 2005. I didn't stay in the business very long. I was only in for about a year or two. Did a little bit of business, and then my corporate career, marriage, raising children, that kind of took over. And in recent years, last year, my husband and I started a real estate investing company. We did a successful flip on a really nice home, and at that time, I realized that I missed real estate, and I went back, got my license again, and here I am.
So you kind of mentioned that you're, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to mentor you the whole way through.
Yes.
And it's been a good experience for me. I hope it has been for you. So let's talk about some of the differences, though, because you and I talk about this, of your last experience and what you're kind of going through on this one. Because last time you kind of sort of waffled, floundered around on the bottom, wasn't able to really kind of get to that level. So let's talk about, what do you think some of the differences have been for you this time?
Well, with the last time I was with Keller Williams, and they're known for their education, and the programs that they have. But the problem with that was that I was working full time, as I still am now. But they have a brick and mortar office situation where you have to go into their office to have trainings. You have to go into their office to meet the broker. It was just very hard to manage with all the other things I had going on in my life. Now, when I discovered EXP, it actually fit so much better because it's a virtual model. Everything's in the cloud. You don't everything. We have our virtual world where we have all our trainings are done virtually. They're either live, or you can go and look at them on demand, at a later time, and fit it into your life whenever you need to fit it in. You can reach out to brokers, mentors, just anyone remotely, and everyone's accessible. And so that's been the biggest, I would say the biggest difference is the accessibility and the ability to fit it around my current lifestyle.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm lucky enough that I actually do volunteer for the state of Georgia to come in there once a month and teach the contracts on a Tuesday morning. And you're always there if you can be. That is actually one of the live ones. And we do record that. So if you missed it, you're able to kind of go back into the workplace group we have and review it there.
Right, exactly.
And so, I mean, I have to tell you that for me, it's good to see you succeeding like you are, because your success now, I mean, you've got 3 or 4 that are under contract. It's not just you and your husband.
Right, that's
I mean,
true.
you've got other business that you've started being able to generate from other places. And I mean, you're starting to kind of really take off on your own now.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks to you.
Well,
And the trainings, and the other resources we have available. We have great trainings, and that's what I really liked about this company is that we get trainings from top people everywhere. So it's not just the Georgia people training us. While we do have great people in Georgia training us, but we get to hear insight from people in other areas. For instance, I took, because we're investors, I was interested in a HUD training on how to win a HUD deal, and that was done from a person in New York. So you get to hear perspectives from people all over the country, and you can take the same class over and over from different people and get different tidbits and different nuggets from each one. And so that's what's so nice.
Yeah, because none of us do this business the same way twice. I mean,
Right.
everybody has their own way of doing business, and that, whatever works for them, right?
Right. It's just nice to be able to get nuggets from all over.
Yeah. So, I mean, for you and I mean, it's been pretty much we're a text message or a phone call or an email away pretty much
Right.
the whole time. And where we've also talked about, a lot of legal contract stuff, we also talk a lot about, strategy and how to do things like that. And that's where I think that, one, for me, I've been for me, it's a pleasure to see you now starting to really kind of hit that next little level of where you're generating your own stuff and really moving forward. I don't know if you ever got there last time.
I don't think I did. No, the little bit of business I had was just, my sphere of influence, which is, always where you want to be with. But to be able to start generating outside businesses, I think is key to getting to the next level.
I do too. So, I mean, if you had to tell somebody today, the number one, two things that has been the best benefit to you, what in order, kind of what would you think those would be?
I would say, goodness, I would say the trainings and just accessibility, just just accessibility to everything.
I mean, I'll tell you that from where I sit, I mean, you kind of come into this with a blank sheet of paper. I think your knowledge level today is on a real high plateau, where, I mean, I could probably ask you questions now and you'd be able to answer.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I definitely do think I've learned a lot, just with the different experiences.
So where do you see yourself going from here?
I just want to get to where I'm closing several deals each month. I just think the sky's the limit. That's the best thing with this business.
I do too. So here's what I'm gonna say. If you know Felita, please give her a call. Babies always need shoes. So do mamas a lot of times. Daddies do too, by the way. My closet probably has more than yours. Give her a call. She's hit the ground running. She is more than able to help you. If she's got a question, I'm always going to be, a phone call or a text message away for her.
All right. Thank you very much, Steve. It was great chatting with you.
Okay, Felita, I can't wait to see you continue to do what you're doing, okay?
Well, thank you for everything. You've been the greatest.
No, you're the best. No. Hey, I don't look good unless you do good. So
all right.
It's all about you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
See y'all later.